What's up, nerds? What's up, nerds? Goz Master here with another Magic the Gathering puzzle quest. Today's quest, Quintorius Kand bundle. $29.99 American USD dollar Planeswalker that is red and white, available in the vault currently that you can pick up. I've been given this from WEBCORE, so my gratitude, appreciation to WEBCORE. Quintorius Kand bundle. What do you get for your $29.99 American USD dollars? You get a 50 gold, you get 2,500 runes, 120 pinks, and you get 3 packs. You get a regular Ixalan booster, you get a red and a white booster, and then you also get 40 additional crystals, or jewels rather, if you are a VIP member. All right, let's take a look at the walker herself, himself, he-self, they-self. All right, so Quintorius Kand, my first impressions of it, red and white, 130 life, great life total. Leave no stone unturned, 7 loyalty, exile the top 9 cards from your library, then those cards gain the Lorehold emblem. You gain X life. X is the number of cards with the Lorehold emblem in your exile. The only way currently I know of to get the Lorehold emblem is with this ability. So my initial thought is it going to be enough? Do you get enough in your exile to make the thing happen? I would love for us to be able to do this with any other kind of loyalty ability or any other way of just any cards exiled in your hand. I guess we could break that. I don't know. Second thing, 12 loyalty, Call of the Ancients. Create 5 archaeological spirit tokens. Why archaeological spirit tokens? The good thing about spirit tokens are they have defender, so they can play some early body block. When a card leaves your graveyard, this creature gets +1/+1. This effect can trigger up to 1 time per turn. Why? Just let me do all of the things. All right, and then finally, 21 loyalty for Lorehold's Knowledge. Deal X damage to your opponent's creature and Planeswalker. Convert X gems to red. What? More did you speak? X is the number of cards with the Lorehold emblem in your exile. Create a Lorehold sigil token. Okay, so the Lorehold sigil token reads, at the beginning of your turn, deal X damage to your opponent's Planeswalker and destroy X non-red gems. X is the number of cards with the Lorehold emblem in your exile. So you do this every turn. Well, that's an obvious one that I wanted to here for a build, but we'll talk about it here in a second. So 3 to white, 3 to red, and then +1 to blue-black, nothing to green. Why? Why are our mana bonuses so low? That is, I was on board, and then I saw those mana gains, and I'm like, I don't know if I can overcome that. That's really brutal. Yeah, there's a lot of red conversion, but only after 21 loyalty? I don't know. I don't know, WEBCORE. I don't know. Again, I want to applaud creativity here. This is fun. This is different. This is new. This is fresh. This is unlike any Planeswalker we've had before. Well, Koth, but he doesn't count. He sucks. Anyways, let's go see some gameplay. I have a couple builds for you. We're doing red conversion. We're doing Koth Fire Resistance. This is the Vanguard. You convert red after his shield's up to 6 or more, 7 or more, I should say. Then you're doing damage for each red gem that you establish. I think it's 3, or it's 3 times each red gem that you mash. Yes. Renin 6, question mark, convert X gems to your Planeswalker's color. X is the number of non-creature cards in your graveyard. Non-creature, so supports and whatever. Some new cards, 13 mana. I'm going to spend a little time on these. This is a land cave. This is Sunken Citadel. When this support enters the board, convert 7 gems to the most present color on the board. You want to have more red because you want to spam, so anyways. You use your Koth and Who's What's It to try to get as many red on the board, and then you cast this. At the beginning of your turn, increase all positive mana bonuses by 2 until end of turn. This is really why I've included this card in here. This is a cool little card, especially if you have those walkers that are just on the edge of being good and usable because their mana bonuses kind of suck. This is a Peasant way to do that. This bumps his mana bonuses from 3 to 5 and from 1 to 3. And the 0/1 doesn't get anything, right? So good, we want to get it out early. Big score, I love this card. If you're not playing this card, you got to use this card in your red decks because it discards a card, helps you deal with the bad shuffler. I don't care what you guys say, WEBCORE, that shuffler's jank right now and getting worse. I will spotlight that very soon. I know I've promised that and threatened you guys with that for a while, but I will be spotlighting that. But this helps you to get over that by discarding a card, creating 2 gold tokens, and drawing 2 cards. If you control 3 or more treasure cards, then instead you draw 3 cards. Very sassy. Stroke of Midnight, 6 mana, white. Destroy an opposing Vanguard support. Need that. If you can't, destroy target creature. Targeted, but the reality of Phyrexian Vindicator and Faithbound Judge, got to get rid of them or else they're just going to run you over. And then you create a human token under your opponent's control. So they get a little white weenie. Fine. Warden of the Inner Sky, 11 mana, 1/2 human soldier. When you draw a card, this creature gets a +1/+1 permanent. That doesn't sound like a lot. We're going to be doing a lot of drawing. At the beginning of your turn, if this creature's power is 6 or greater, this creature then gains flying and vigilance until the beginning of your next turn. It sucks that it's temporary. Well, not really, because it's the beginning of your next turn, so never mind. Irrelevant. Let me know. Kellen, Daring Traveler. Let me tell you something about Kellen if you're not aware of it. 7 mana, 2/3, legendary, creature human fairy scout. Fairy scout. When this creature attacks, pick one of the first 4 cards from your library, fetch that card, and destroy the others. Put them in the yard, my man. At the beginning of your turn, create a map token. Just at the beginning, you get one. However, on the flippy side, create X map tokens. X is the number of artifact supports you control, including the reinforcements. Another big thing for big score to have on the board. You get 2 of those treasure tokens. Those count. The other thing, this says 0. It's actually 1 to cast this, so it costs nothing. It's powerful. I love it. Sassy! And map tokens are better than you think. If you're sleeping on map tokens, you don't understand the full power of Pine Sol, baby. Expel the Interlopers. 10 mana. All these cards are rare, aren't they? Spell card. Choose target creature, then destroy all creatures with base power X or greater. X is equal to that creature's power. This is from Wowie Wowie, Wilds of Eldraine from the last set. This is a really powerful card, even though I haven't mastered it yet. I like it, and this deck needs removal. Man, I tried playing this with 1 less removal spell, and I just got tanked, but I'll show you here in a second. My final card, or 2 cards, Trumpeting Carnosaur. 13 mana, trample, 7/6, Dino. When this creature enters the battlefield, discover 4. So basically look at 4 cards, pick 1, put it in your hand, it gets half its mana. When this creature attacks, deal 3 damage to the first opposing creature. Not too shabby, as long as that isn't Phyrexian Vindicator. And the final card here is this. Loyalty. You need some loyalty, my friend. Thousand Moons Smithy, 9 mana, legendary, flippy flip artifact. When the support enters the board, create a Gnome Soldier token. The Gnome Soldier token is like a 1/1 or something like that. What is it? 1/1. And then at the beginning of your turn, this creature base power and toughness becomes X until end of turn, XX. X is the number of artifact cards you control, including the reinforcements. So if you got nothing, but that is an artifact card, so it counts as 1. So it's always a 1/1 at a minimum. At the beginning of the combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more artifact supports or 3 creatures, thank you, WEBCORE, very well done, transform this card. I don't need to be artifact tribal to make this work. Barracks of the Thousand. Legendary Flippy. Artifact land. Still an artifact. At the beginning of your turn, convert 2 gems to loyalty gems. It's not a lot, but it can get you over the hump. When you activate a loyalty ability for the first time during your turn, create a Gnome Soldier token. We're going to be activating that ability as often as we can and creating some more tokies. There's a look at the deck. A little clicky click, 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 right? And let me go show you what this deck does. Okay, mine. Pay attention to this, man. Equal life, equal life. All right, so we're going to hold that there. We're going to go there because we don't want to risk it for the biscuit. We're going to go match. Let's see if we can get some white drop. No, for him, for me. Why couldn't you give that to me? He doesn't need more white match. Look at that person. All right, so he's got that. What did he drop down here? Rabble Rousing. So he's going all tokies. All right, fine. Let's get Koth out. Let's let that get a little bigger before I wipe the board. Here? Question mark? Green is our weakest, and green is the most prevalent on the board. Oh, of course. Of course. 3 tile drops because Greg. Just because Greg. And he's up to his 3rd already. I'm going to let him trigger all his stuff right now. I'm not even going to try to destroy it. Actually, let's get Koth out there. And the reason for that is because once he has the capacity, the capabilities, the desire, the passion, the drive, to be able to add unbustable or prevent damage to his guys. What did he do? He did the first one, so this is life gain. And I want him to put that stuff on his creatures to be able to destroy it. Or I might do it myself before I destroy it. Let's see. That is a lot of people, mine. All right, so he's got that. What is this? Yeah, those are life gain. All right, so let's do this. Boom, boom. And let's go here. We're going to give him another turn. Are we going to take that much damage? I think we'll be fine one more turn. Go here. Maybe it turns to red or black. It went white. Of course it did. Of course it did. Because that's what Pajani needs, is more easy conversion. That's what Greg needs. Thank you, Greg. All right, now we're going to wipe the board. I think we're going to take enough face here to punish the board. I think I might wait. No, I can't until I have my creature. Or I can cast it right before I have my creature. Let's see. Oh, there goes my Koth. Sigh. This is the danger with this playstyle with Koth Vanguard. As your win con, there's a lot of support destruction right now, a lot of Vanguard destruction. Obviously, we have more in the game than we've ever had before. Yeah, it's time to nuke the board. Let's nuke. Boom, bang, slam, firepower. Am I worried? Yeah, I am. Of course I am. Are you ridiculous? Don't be silly. All right, so there's that. White. We'll go there. Boom. Give one of those tokens off the board. Yeah, get that life gain out of here. Cool, I get my creature on the board. I'm up to my first ability. I'm going to go ahead and kill that one. Everything dies. Everything. But he still has rabble-rousing on the board, so they're coming back. And he's got a lot of full mana in hand, so I'm assuming those are creatures. She gets a bit biggie because we drew a card. And let's see, do they have removal? I'm assuming that's removal. Oh, God. What a terrible person this guy is. Why would you have so many creatures in your build with all those tokens? None of them have leader. That doesn't make any sense. It's brutal. Brutal. And I'm assuming this is petrification. When I attack it, or when I attack with it, it dies. This card. When this creature attacks, destroy this creature. So if I can cast Expel, I should. But I can also do Stroke of Midnight. I think I'll go for the 6. Let's first off gain some life, because we need the 9. Because they're just going to get bigger if I miss here. Is that going to be enough? I don't think so, but we got to go. Dead. Do I survive the turn? I think I do, barring them doing anything ridiculous. What's giving them all that mana? Oh, check it out. He gave me some ninjas or some samurai, and he's not going to get any samurai back. What is this build, dude? You have all these creatures. Where you don't have anywhere to put them. My goodness, not a very efficient build. Too many creatures, too many things. You get in my Discord so that we can help you build better decks. Disregard the fact that you're destroying me with that build. It could be optimized, my friend. You are good, but you could be better. All right, that said, I get to go. All right, cool. Let's go destroy the board, and then we're going to ditch. Let's ditch the dino. All right, let's go here. Boom. Yes. We're going to destroy you. That wipes the board. You don't have anything full mana. That card is saving my tail, dude. I ran this build a good 15 games before I added that card in, because I didn't want everything just to be rares in here, because it's a specific rare card. Man, I didn't win much at all, like at all ever on anything. It was pretty brutal. Let's keep you. Let's go Coffee Boy here. That's a 5 swap. We'll take that for show. All right, we are up to our first. We're going to grab 18 life. Yes, 18 life. We are going to then do, let's go here. Maybe we get a red drop. Nope. But we do get some more gems on the board, and all the Koths and all the dinos you want. You know, I'm looking for something specific, and no, you don't get it, sir. That is not for you. All right. Notice I haven't seen any of my lands. Do I have those in hand? I haven't been exiling them, right? Maybe they've been exiled because I've been using my first ability. So this is the comeback everybody has. Oh, well, you use your exile ability, so the shuffler's fine. It's just you keep exiling down to those lower ones. Really? Really? Random numbers, it shouldn't matter. It should all just be regular stuff, right? I don't understand that. Let's actually take a look at what's here. Actually, let's do this. We need that. Yeah, they're not big enough to worry about just yet. If I get to my first, I can stave it off. The death that is Pajani. Let's go here. Boom. All right, nothing full mana in hand. Let's see what he's got. Now he's got something. Is it a creature? Nope, it is a support. What is that support? Is that rabble rousing again? Come on, man. All right, I need to probably get rid of the token stack. I really need to get rid of this. I don't think I have anything that gets rid of supports in this build. But it won't matter here shortly. Yeah, that's rabble rousing. All right, so we have that. Let's do this. See what conversion we get. Nothing. You get nothing. I don't know what it is lately, but it just seems like I haven't been hitting any of the things I've been wanting Ren and 6 as of late. Prior to this last update, it was good in dual color walkers. Hey, I got a 5 swap. Hey, I might even get up to my third. Let's see. I will go ahead and destroy you. You get a human token, so now you can't replace the rabble rousing with the citizens tokens. So that's good. I still have things to do. Let's do a 5 swap. Boom. Can I get up to my third, my man? Can I get up to my third? I cannot. Can I get up to Koth? I have red there. Boom, maybe green? No green. Hey, I'll take that. 3-drop for me. What do you say? And it converted already. I must have 3 artifacts on the board, like 3 tokens or something like that. So it's converting. So I'm going to get the loyalty gem match. And I'm up to my 3rd. Yay, let's try it. Whew, wait. Oh boy, that's a lot of there. All right, so let's see what we have in exile right now. Look at you, making all these matches for me, you sweet little nectar of the gods, you. I appreciate you. I have 18 cards in exile. I've only put them there by my first ability, so we're going to do the Lorehold Sigil. Shank. Look at how, my goodness, how beautiful was that? That was a delicious, delectable delight to inspire me to want to live a better life. I want to be a better man after seeing that board explode. I don't know about you, but thank you. I'm changed because of that. Only if I had Koth on the board to take full advantage of it, yeah? All right, so let's do this. Let's say we got Kothy boy. We've got you with haste. Everything has haste in hand. Why? I think it's because of that for 3rd ability. But let's go look at the sigil first, shall we? Oh, this is what the card looks like when it's flipped. Look at it. It's only got a couple shield. Ugh, that's brutal. All right, so Lorehold Sigil. At the beginning of your turn, deal X damage to your opponent's Planeswalker and destroy X non-red gems. X is the number of cards with the Lorehold emblem in exile. So that's 18 right now on the next turn. Every turn that should be happening. Yes? 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 Let's see. All right, we're going to do this because we have good intentions, because Allah is on our side. And we're going to click that. Boom. Ooh, I gave him a 5 swap. I don't know if I like that very much. Here comes Kothy boy. The emblem here, or the token that's on the board, what do I want to do? Yeah, I think I'll keep the board wiped. How shall we? Is doubling up all of my... it's doing something to my vanguards. All right, this is it. This is your chance. So on a start of our turn... Oh my gosh, that card. Dude, that's another creature he has in this deck. It's like 30 creatures in the deck, right? My goodness, Koth is gone, by the way. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh, that is so many creatures. Ugh. Another one. There's another one. Sure, why not? Everything's full in hand. Just cast your whole hand, bro. It's fine. It's fine. And you can... Oh, you're nuking the board. You have your own spell that wipes the board. Well done, sir. I actually appreciate it. It's not how I'm going to win. But if you can make this red match, that would be very disheartening to me at this moment. Please don't have another swap or kill your own thing. That's great. Thank you. Keeps it going nonstop. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what this dude's build is. I have no idea what it is. I am very much confused, and I just know that Greg doesn't know how to pilot it. All right, so there's that. We took the 18. It nuked the non-red stuff. And if I had Koth on board, wow, excellent things would have been had. But we don't. So I'm going to wipe the board again. I'm going to gain some life. So at 18, now we gain another 9 life. So we're up to 20, or we gain 27 life, I should say. I'm scared to do this because it's going to match that gem, but it didn't. Yay. What is this? The Lorehold Sigil. I really want to tank what's around here. What is this? That's my sigil. I got to get back up to that loyalty ability, but that's all right. We're going to nuke this. Of course. Of course. You don't get more stuff now that it's dead, right? It's only on your turn. Okay, cool. Okay. So you can make that red match and kill my Lorehold, which would make me very, very sad. Or my natural conversion can happen on the next turn and make me very, very sad. Boom, there's that. And, oh, it avoided it. Look at that. Never doubted it. I never doubted it for a second, my friend. Never. Let's go ahead and flip this over because we have the ability to do it. We have this on the board. Let's mute that. We're going to go ahead and, ooh, I'm really scared to make that match. Let's do this first. In fact, I'm not going to do that. I just know it's going to kill my token and I need it. And I got my 3rd ability back up. So let's go on the next turn. All right, what do you got? Besides a full hand of mana and a dead Vanguard. My gravy train, my friend. All right, does that kill your creatures too? I don't think it does. There it goes. But that's okay. I've got my 3rd now. So I'm fine. All right, let's... Brutal tactics. Let's destroy all your things. No, we're not. We're going to do our 3rd again. Get that sigil back out because we like sigils. Look at that. Look at that. It should have been game already if you let my Koth stay on board, right? It's okay. You take face. And you're going to take another 27 now anyways. I think that's game, right? Did I just win by Tokies? Let's flip you around because I really wanted to demonstrate you, but every time I'd go to put you out there, right? It's no go. It's no dice. Actually, what am I doing? That's right. Boom. Maybe a blue drop? Nope, of course not. All right, sure. Let's go pick a card. Let's take another Koth because we need Koth. It helps you dig over the top of your bad draws. And survey says, what you got, homie? This is it. Your final turn. I'm coming for you, man. I am coming for you. You take, boom, 27 damage. I'm going to go ahead. Now, this is the power of maps. I haven't been able to demonstrate this. It explores. So now everything on the board is broken. You saw that, right? I really wish, WEBCORE, that I could do some type of check the battlefield kind of thing, right? But I can't. So I'm going to select him, hit select. Now, if things convert and match in that moment, then I draw the card. Or I get the whatever, the conversion and the match, and I draw the card. And he doesn't get the bump. But because there's so few gems on the board from that massive Destructo, that doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. So he winds up getting all of the benefit from it and none of the downside. So it is good. And that is game. What do we want to do here? Oh, and let's demonstrate the Archaeological Spirit tokens just to demonstrate it, right? This is a long game, I know, but I'm doing this on purpose. I'm going to destroy that while he's got nobody on board. We do that, more destruction. We get an extra swap. Cool, I didn't know that. We're up to 10 now, so a red match will actually do the thing. So let's do the thing and win? Question mark? Boom. 9. Yep, let's make them bigger. Let's go take, oh yeah, let's get another Ren. Good card. That's a good card, man. That's a good card. He does a lot of little things. He's not very big, but he does what we need him to. And look at that. The lore, the spirit tokens doing a job, doing their thing, and we win. Wow. Wow. What an epic battle that was. I mean, come on. What are we talking about here? Happy holidays. It looks like Santa came early for you. Ooh. All right. Let me just show you something. All right. So as you just witnessed, the power of street knowledge, the strength of street knowledge, you see that the only real converter I have in here for loyalty is Thousand Moon Smithy. Thousand Moon Smithy. So I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to show you just one potential card in here, which is Faith Bound, because you got to have a faith, the bound. You got to have a faith, the bound, baby. That's the only change I'm going to make to the deck. So it is a Peasant plus 1 Mythic. Yeah, we're going to go up against Scar, right? Another Pajani, and you saw how much challenge Pajani gave me. And listen, that last Pajani was a piece of cake because he didn't have Vindicator on the board. He didn't have Faithbound Judge himself. But because I added that Mythic, watch. You watch. You watch. Yeah, let's go. All right. I'm not going to mince words. I'm not going to pretend I am who I'm not. I'm going to Koth because Koth is the way in a Vanguard. He gets his first thing down. I am going to save big score, and you're going to see why here. You already know where I'm going with this, right? You've seen the movies. You've seen the trailer. You know how this movie ends. Boom, we get Kothy Boy out. We want to just start ramping our Kothy Boy, and we actually do want to trigger our first ability. Let him do some damage. It's fine. We're not worried. It's okay. Everything's going to be good. We're in a good spot right now. Let's see. Can I do this? I don't know if I can do that. Here, boom, convert. Look at that. You just gotta love it, folks. You gotta love it. Let's go here. Boom. All of it. Just give me all the things. I want all the things. I get an extra swap, too, on top of that. Yes. That is sexy. You know what? Let's do our first. We gotta do our first. Gotta do our first. There's no spell there. Don't want to do that. I need to save it. Why aren't you using your spell, Goz? You'll see. It's a surprise. You can know what the surprise is. All right, we're just going to go there and say go. Boom. Of course, he matches my green gem. Why not? You filthy evil bugger, you. We're going to do secondary ability again, or first ability rather. Boom. We are going to Kothy all the things. It's up to qualifying damage. Boom. White or black? No. None. You get none. Okay, next turn. Come on, man. I know you're in there. Where's the card? Let's go. Maybe I need to use my... If I get a second one, I'll use it. Ah, there he is. Okay. I am not going to use Faithbound Judge on the board. At least I'm not planning to. I will, however, use Faithbound Judge in the exile. Let's do this. More coffee. Would you like some more coffee? Yes, please. Boom. We drop said what's his face into the yard. We draw a card. Dude gets bigger. We do the thing. Kellen is back. We have some joy in our life because I was able to demonstrate that you get those things. Now, Greg always goes after your gems for whatever reason. He tries to match them. So there we go. He broke one already. And I think we're good. All right, so now this turn I got to do something sassy. Here we go. No cards with full mana in hand, except for now. I spoke too soon. You have chosen wisely to not do that. Now she's got Vigilance. Warden of the Inner Sky is dope. If you run a combo heavy deck, she is very, very strong. It's a shame I've got to kill her. Let's go. Let's see. We have Boom and Boom. And this one is up, so we can just put that there. We're going to mute that down. We are going to go Coffee Boy. We're going to go Rennie Girl, Renaissance Fair. And we're going to go, yes, we're going to go red. Maybe we get a white drop. We don't, of course not. Who do we want to kill? You know what we're going to kill. It's not even a question. So everybody dies. They all die. Everybody dies. Thank you, die. And they got one card full mana. I'm hoping it's not a creature. I don't care. Actually, I prefer it's a creature. I don't mind a creature. We're good. Did I not make a white match? Did I forget to make a white match? Did you rub my lamp? Did you come in here? I'll do it on the next turn. I'm over here trying to win, not trying to play strategically. So, to finish what I was trying to demonstrate last time, I got Royal Roll. Not now. You can have that. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and flip you. You like Journey On? You like that creature? Huh? You like those? So what I've got to do is do that, boom, and that, boom. And then I got to make a white match, boom, so that I get the token on the board. So this token here in the top right-hand corner, boom, boom, you saw that come in. So you can see what actually happens now that I have full loyalty. Sigh. All right, we're getting all the things now. Experiencing all the advantages of tokens. And another card that's really good to run in here is one of the big score. I'll take another Koth as a backup just in case. Because he's dead. My dude died. Gave him a 5 swap. Let's see if he takes it. Over the top. Over the top with this build is solid. Because you have so many Tokis on the board at certain times that it just gives you... You get to draw your hand in and everything gets filled up. But so do they often if it's late game. He's still at 130 life, mind you. So whatever are we going to do? How will we ever come back? Oh no, please stop. We're going to take a face full of damage here, but we're okay. It's fine. Right? Right. And we're at full loyalty. This is why. Quintorius Kand is fun. Never mind the fact that I didn't convert all I wanted to on the board. I'm still doing 18 to each creature on the board because they can take damage. Not a good idea to do before you get Vindicator off the board. Not ideal, not smart, I should say. We're going to mute down that Koth. We're going to mute down that because we don't need it. We will convert the board for as much red as we can. At least that's what we're going to hope for. I did it backwards, didn't I? It's okay. I'm still doing damage. He was at 130 life. You saw that, right? You get the picture? You're laughing now. Let's go here. Boom. Let's gain some life because we like life. Life is good. And we're just going to watch the shield count on our lithograph thing or our big creature deal. We're attacking. We've got full deal. Let's go. You know what? Maybe we would like some Sunken Citadel. Maybe at some point. Is that the first one we've seen? Come on, Shuffler. Come on, Escalito. Now he's taking my red drops. That's okay. You take it to the face. I explore. And I explode. And I get mana in my hand. Let's do it again. Take 2. They're small. Right? Beautimus. Beautimus. Oh, man. Come on. You're stealing my fun. Do you see how different this feels, this game, versus the last game? The last game, it was like real iffy. This game, I'm not even... Bro, it's fine. It's fine. Just do your thing. I got a fistful of mana, cards ready to go, I got explored creatures. I'm going to explore it all over your face. And it's what it is. That's how we do. That's how we roll. That's how we work. That's a game plan for me. I don't know why I'm still doing this. Why is it still doing it? Do we just keep exploring until we stop converting? Is that what it is? Is that how Explore works? I should really read the cards. Because I don't know why this is happening. Maybe we just had that many gems that it explores every single time. Is it when the support is destroyed, target creature you control? Yeah, I must have destroyed that thing. I had a whole mess of them, yeah? That's why we load the board up, my friends. This is why we do the things. This is the reward for living a good life. This is why we go to church every weekend. I don't go to church. This is why we eat our vegetables. This is why we work hard. And we'll play our team players. Let's go ahead and do Ren and 6, see if we get any conversion out of that. Of course we don't. And yeah, we can do this now before the conversion happens there. We don't need Coffee Boy. Or we could just end the game. Boom. 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 All right, so let me show you my Mythic build real quick. Here's a look at the deck. Click, click. This is not a final version of this deck. I'd probably switch out Sunken Citadel, and because we got plenty of loyalty in there. And I would put something else that's maybe a good spell, in fact, or some other cheesy red spell. Maybe Over the Top would work with us to get it going and keep it going nonstop. All right, I'm not going to play that deck for you because it's stupid powerful. It would work with any Planeswalker. The real question is, does it work with Quintorius Kand? And so I spotlighted a couple builds there for you with him. He can win on his own if you have loyalty conversion. That's my point. If you have Faithbound Judge, Quintorius is an easy grab. Mr. Kand, if you can, is an easy get. His mana gains are ridiculously bad. Why I like having that other land in play is because it gives you a bonus to your lands. Mana Crypt is a good one. So that card gives you really good mana gains, but the challenge is that your mana gains are really terrible. So you need some type of conversion. That's why I leaned towards Koth, because of his third ability, but that is one active build with him. Honestly, any red-white thing works. I love his first ability. In fact, I got to the point where that thing stacked so big, I was getting nearly OTK'd every turn by a Pajani build, but I was able to get my life back almost near full health by the end. As long as I didn't die in one turn, I was able to score myself back up. As long as I had 7 loyalty triggered in my hand, which again, if I have Faithbound Judge, I was just stuck and I couldn't do anything, and that first ability allowed me to get it done. That said, I would love if that first ability did something different. Maybe it only exiles 7 cards, right? But it does something else. Doing some draw would be great. Doing some stun to a creature would be great, because I cannot tell you how many games I lost playtesting that first Peasant build until I put in those removals. I was just so heavy removal that it didn't matter what I was running as a Planeswalker. He was stalled out. You have to get to your 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th round, which, you know, for me is just too long to be able to be functional with his abilities. So the secondary ability also doesn't really match the rest of it. If those archaeological spirits did something that when they attacked, they exiled cards with and gave them the emblem from the top of your library or from your graveyard, that would be great. Even if it did it just, one would be kind of weak, but if it was, or for each reinforcement, that's what you do. You change this so that every time it attacks, it removes a card from your yard and puts it in exile for each of its reinforcements, right? Okay, then that gives me incentive to buff up my bodies and to keep my floor, the ground troops, protecting my overall life total, and then still putting creatures or still putting cards with the emblem into exile to be bigger, better. I think that would have had a little more synergy. And the final one is just beautiful. The only complaint I have there is I wish the sigil had 3 shield at least, because 2 shield, it's over pretty quickly. Because you're matching stuff on your turn, and if you're exploding the board like you're trying to, it usually gets hit at least 1 shield, and of course, Greg's always going to try to match it and finish it off. So it sometimes doesn't last till the second turn. So I wish it was just a little bit better there. And I wish their mana gains, his mana gains were 5. I don't need 1s in white and black, or black and blue. Give me a minus to green even, but give me a 5 in both white and red. I don't know why you guys did that. That kind of is lame, and there's no way to buff them internally. You got to have some external source to do that. And right now, the only card to do that is that support. So where do I rank Quintorius Kand? I really like it. It's a lot of fun. It's just this short of being, I don't want to even say dominant, just really powerful enough to play in that color scheme. White and red, outside of Mythics and Masterpieces, is not very powerful. I really struggled to build 2 or 3 different variations of Peasant builds, one leaning into the gnome things that we had there, that the gnomes that came out in the new set. Those are a lot of fun. I couldn't hang, man. They could not survive. So it wound up being to where I had to just change the build altogether, really lean into the Koth, take all of the conversion out of it. I put a bunch of red conversion in here because there's a lot of mana gain stuff in here. Just, man, it seems like 2-color conversion to your Planeswalker's colors really got nerfed. And I know it didn't. I don't think you guys did anything, but it feels really different right now. Maybe it's just a run of bad luck. Rawl, for example, I never had that challenge with running Ren and 6. It seems that way with Quintorius, and I don't know why. That said, my friends, is it worth the $29.99 American USD dollars? You saw the way I played it. Those playstyles are a lot of fun. My goodness, is it fun nuking the board. It's giggle all day long if you like doing that kind of thing. And you don't mind taking some face damage while you're loading up to shoot the coup de grace, right? Terrible. That said, this is very fun. This is definitely one of those ones where, is it my play style? I had fun playing with it, but it's not necessarily my favorite play style. I don't like taking a lot of damage up front. If you have Faithbound Judge and you really like this play style, it's kind of a no-brainer. If you've got the funds, you want to support the game, I would highly encourage it. If you don't have that, or Wish, or another one is Sigarda's Host of Herons is another one where you can actually have your creatures get prevent damage and play along with that. That's great, because then she gets you a ton of loyalty conversion. That's another one that works really well. And she's white, so she goes into Quintorius Kand. I probably should have built that. I haven't played with that yet. I'm gonna go test that out, and I'll put that in my Discord. You should get in the Discord. So that recommended, where would I put him? I actually put him, if you have the right cards, it's easy A, an easy A Planeswalker. Low on my A tier, but still maybe an A-, but still easy in an A category. If you have Faithbound Judge, Heron, Host of Herons, or Wish. If you don't have those, I would put it maybe at a low B, maybe a high C. It makes that big of a difference, guys. You gotta have loyalty conversion, and there really isn't a lot in standard right now. Now, Legacy, I know what you guys said. Legacy, there's this. I know, but this is your monthly reminder, maybe 2 monthly, quarterly reminder. Everything's broken in Legacy. I can break every Planeswalker in Legacy. I can break Fibblethip in Legacy. Come on, don't come at me with that. In Standard, though, in competitive play, would I play this, use this Walker in competitive play? If it was a take X or more damage kind of event, probably it would work well. I would not run this Walker and take X or less damage. No. For whatever reason, that first ability at 7 cost feels further away than 7. For the longest time, I'm like, is it 9? Am I not getting there? And it was just 7, so it's really goofy. That said, my friends, what do you think? Have you picked him up? Have you played with him? Do you enjoy him? I really do. I think he's a lot of fun, and I will be playing with him more. And as I build bigger and better play styles for him, I'll put him in the Discord. So speaking of which, I appreciate you. You could have been anywhere. Get in the Discord so you can see my other builds, things I'm going to do. I'm going to go play with Heron right now and see what that does for it. I think that'll make some really big differences for us, especially against like Valiana and those kinds of guys. This guy really struggled at the Peasant level against Pajani, Valiana, and I didn't even face any Chronoclast, but I can guess, man, because it wasn't in color match, I can guess he would have some huge struggles against Chronoclast. But everything else, even Dakin, he seemed to do all right with. Especially if you're converting stuff to red, Dakin can't win against just all red gem swaps. He really struggles against that. So if you hate Dakin, this might be the guy for you. That said, my friends, I appreciate you. You could have been anywhere in the world, chose to spend this time with me here. Until our next quest, happy holiday, dude. Have a great holiday. Again, mass appreciation. And I'll see you in the next one. Swords up.